getting a few bits ready, so bear with me. Welcome to my Sunday night stamping. Just seeing if I've got something out here, bear with me. Okay, right, I think I'm ready to go. Hi everyone. Right, I think I've got everything, but we shall see. I probably have left something over on another desk, but hey ho. Hi, welcome to Sunday Night Stamping, and I've said that already, but a few of you are just joining. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. I hope you've had a lovely weekend. For those of you that are watching the replay on YouTube, my name's Stacey Marsh. I'm an independent demonstrator based in the UK. If you wanted to see more notifications of my videos, hit the subscribe button. So tonight I'm going to make something for you, a 3D item and a card. I've cased this from someone online. I can't remember her name, I'm so sorry. She's a Scottish demonstrator, and this is a really fun technique. And I'm using some free products that I wasn't sure of, but now they're out of the packet, I kind of like. So we'll get started. I'm just going to switch my camera around so you can see my desk. And then we'll get going. I'll try and keep on top of comments tonight. I've got my iPad in front of me as well. So let's just get you all on there. Feel free to comment along. It's nice to have a little bit of a chat. There we are, you're on my iPad now. So bear with me guys, I'll just swap my camera around for you. 2 seconds. Okay, fab. So you can now see my desk. Just going to move my cup of tea out the way. It's a hot one tonight. Makes a change, doesn't it? So hi to everyone who's joining. Lots of you from around the world tonight. Thank you so much. Louisa, she's been stamping with Free as a Bird tonight. Lovely little set. Love that set. It was my favourite in last year's catalogue. So tonight I'm going to be using the Berry Blessings stamp set and these lovely designer series papers. So these products are currently free. You get both of them when you spend £90. So a fab freebie. These also coordinate with the strawberry products that are in the mini catalogue. Okay, so you have these lovely designer series papers that are really vibrant. And then you've got these lovely backgrounds as well. So you've got some lovely, gorgeous strawberries. I don't think you can get more summery than a strawberry. And then on the back, oh, I love that one. Absolutely love it. You've got some gorgeous berries and leaves. On the back, you have that beautiful blue. I'm not quite sure which one is my favourite. We've got some blackberries. You know, our favourite Blackberry Bliss colour. And lovely spot / speckled pattern, some more strawberries. On the back is the lovely strawberry seed paper. I think that's amazing. Isn't that lovely? And then we have the lovely raspberries. Okay, so I've only used one of these pieces left because I've used the back of it to make a matching bag and card. So this is a little gift bag, similar to the ones you see in stores, in that they fold completely flat. So a lovely little gift bag design. I'll show you how to make that. And of course we have a matching card, which I've tried to keep really simple. So there we have the two makes for the scene. I'm going to do them in a different design just to show you some more of these lovely papers. But I'm really taken with this. I didn't think I would be. I thought it would be too bright, but now they're out of the packet and they're in my hands. I love it. So we're going to make the gift bag first and then we'll move on and make the card. I will pop the measurements in the post afterwards so you can see that. And which paper shall I think I'm going to go with the red. It's got to be the red, hasn't it? this one, which it pains me to cut it up, but I'm going to. So I'm just going to put these DSP out of the way. For the purpose of tonight's tutorial, I'm going to use inches. I'll try and put the metric on the post afterwards because I know some people do prefer the metric. Oh, and also there's the stamp set. So the stamp set coordinates with all the images in the papers, apart from the strawberries, but there's a separate stamp set in the mini catalogue for that. Really nice sentiments, wishing you the very best, bountiful blessings, and you always have a way of making my day. So really, really sweet set. So we're going to start with a piece of DSP. And just be mindful of the direction of your DSP. I've gone for one that has no direction, so hopefully it'll be nice and straightforward. So I'm just going to pop those out of the way. You're going to need the arm of your trimmer as well. Oh dear, the dog's barking at me. I'm not sure if I let him in if you want to. Come on then. In your beds. He may go in his bed, he may just bark, we'll see what happens. So we're going to start with a piece that is 8 inches by 11 inches. And then we're going to score, and I'm going to score with my trimmer, but you could also score with your Simply Scored scoring tool as well. So we're going to start by scoring on our long edge, and we're going to score at 4 inches. And with the DSP, don't push too hard with your score because you do run the risk of pushing all the way through the paper. 4 5/8. We want 5 1/4. And then we want 9 1/4. 9 7/8. I think I might be going off screen now. And 10 1/2. Okay. Then we're going to turn our paper clockwise. So we've now got the small edge, at the short edge at the top, and we're going to score at 1 1/4 inches and 7 1/4 inches. Yep, he's pulling all his bed out now. Lovely. Okay. Then whilst we've still got, it's tricky to see our scoring edges here. It is. So whilst we've still got the paper like so, we're going to line it up at 1 7/8. And we're going to score down to the 4-inch line, okay? And again, don't push too hard. So you can't really see the score lines at the moment, but what we'll do is we'll burnish them all, which basically means make sure they are nice and straight. And then with these score lines here, we're going to kind of score them back on each other as well. How lovely are those strawberries? The idea being you've got a mountain fold, a valley fold and a mountain fold. And we'll do the same over here. Evening to everyone as you're joining. So we now have it that looks like so. And turn it round. So this is our top and this is our bottom. So here you have this score line that goes to that 4-inch line. We're going to use that now, and I need a pencil, which, let's have a look where there's a pencil. Let's use one of these. Okay, so this is the inside, so it doesn't matter too much. We're just going to make 2 little marks. So this is the score line here that goes to our 4-inch line. We're going to carry that along and just put a dot on that centre fold there, if you can see that, and then follow that along again and do the same over on the left. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to take your scoring tool now, and this is going to make the little folded section here so that it folds nice and flat. Okay, can't believe I haven't fussy cut them yet. There's time, Colette, give me time. I think I'll be fussy cutting in about 10 minutes. So then all you're going to do is take that score line from that centre dot down like so, just to create that little diagonal section so that it will fold straight, and then repeat over here. Well, the dog is quiet, but he is destroying his bed. Dave? No. Do you want to go indoors? He's looking at me as if to say, of course I don't, Mum. I'm out here to destroy my bed. Okay. So then just carefully, before we do anything else, just kind of manipulate those. Yep, you can go out. Go on then. Dog's gone. Just manipulate those a little bit so that they start to fold. And you want them to fold in like that, okay? So do that on both of them. And this one's a bit trickier because it's in the centre of the paper. That's it, okay. So now we're going to do some cuttings. Remembering that this is our top piece, we are going to start by trimming off this piece here, like so, and this piece at the bottom. So we're going to take that off completely, okay, and then we're going to notch into these little pieces, and then in the bottom, take that up and notch in to both sides. So that is our bottom section, and then we're going to do the same over here. And I find by notching in, you just get a cleaner finished look when it comes to sticking it all together. Okay. So now we have this is the inside, so now we have something that looks like this. We're going to fold this piece over and stick it down, and I'm going to use some, let's have a look, where is it? Somewhere under this. We're going to use some seal for this. So this is Seal Plus, which is great for using on 3D items. So just fold that down, and the reason we've done that is so that when the bag is open, you don't see too much of that inside pattern. Okay, so it just neatens it up a little bit. You want to make sure that these pieces at the end, this piece, this end, is a bit free, because what we're now going to do is we're going to put glue on this little flap here. And then again, to make nice and neat, we're going to tuck that piece inside there. And that just neatens it all up so that when it's together, you don't see any areas where actually it's been put together. So now you can just carefully fold that nice and flat. And then at the back section is the section when you can't really see, because you can just about see it like there. It's the back section with that extra crease in. So you're going to fold your two flaps in, and then you're going to fold this one in like so, and that one over. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit of that glue there, and we'll put a little Tombow on the little flaps. Fold that in and then fold that one over. So because we've done those little notched in sections, you get that nicer finish on the bottom. You can't really see anything overhanging, and then when you turn that over, just use your ruler to just push those flaps down, and there you have your little bag and then just carefully fold it nice and flat. And what I find is the best thing to do now is to just carefully just run your ruler along most of it so that it folds nice and flat. Okay. So that stands really, really nicely. So that is the basis of our bag to get us started. So quite a quick one for us tonight. Just have a quick read of the comments. Courtney's put, it's times like this when I wish at least one side of the DSP was ugly. Me too. So hard, isn't it? Stampin' Up to it to us on purpose. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to punch our holes. So I'm just using a crocodile. You can pick these up online anywhere. And I want my holes to just sit inside that fold there. So I'm using it to line up like so. And then like so. So those are roughly in the same place. And then the ribbon that I've got to use tonight is white ribbon, and I think it comes from the Forever Greenery set, or is it the Flowers for Every Season? I can't remember. Let's have a look. I don't like giving you the wrong information. Let's have a look. So here it is. It's Flowers for Every Season. It's one of the 3 that come as a combo pack. So you get the gingham, you get the silver and blue baker's twine, and then you get this really lovely white linen ribbon, which is really handy for a project like this. And I'm going to use roughly 25 centimetres of ribbon twice. So then now we're just going to tie it in a little knot. And then we want to feed it through the holes, like so. That's it. It's starting to look like a gift bag now. Of course, once you've mastered the technique with this bag, you can make them in all sorts of sizes. If you wanted to make them shorter, you just change that 8-inch width of your card. Oh, that's going to be a bit longer, a bit shorter, I think. That's fine. So there we have our little gift bag with handles. And to decorate that, I've got a 2-inch punch. And I've got some Whisper White cardstock. I'm just going to grab some scrap because our Whisper White cardstock is at a premium right now. So I'm going to punch a little circle. And then I have the sentiment from the Berry Burst stamp set that says, is it Berry Burst? Berry Blessings. Berry Burst was an old colour, wasn't it? And this sentiment says, you always have a way of making my day. I'm going to stamp that in real red onto our circle, like so. We can pop that down there. I do love a circle punch. Like so. So then for the card, we're going to do a nice long card. The slim cards seem to be quite popular at the moment online, and I'm going to swap between, no, I'm still going to carry on with inches. Okay, so bringing my trimmer back in, I'm just having a little bit of a tidy up. Okay, so bringing my trimmer back in, we know that our cardstock is 8 1/4 inches wide, so I'm going to bring that down to, I'm going to turn it round, and we'll score at 4 inches, move along to 8 and cut. So that is our card base this evening. We then want to use this lovely DSP, and we're going to take that down by 1/4 of an inch. So we're going to take that down to 8 inches. And then we're going to turn and take that down to 3 1/4 inches. No, 3 3/4. Dear, excuse me. So we then have a lovely background like so. If you're quite clever, you could by all means cut out some of those inner strawberries and leaves with maybe a craft knife. I'm not that clever. Keep that little bit of strip, it'll come in handy in a moment. And then this piece we're going to take down by, let's take it down by 1/2 inch. So we're going to take it down to 3 1/4 inches, and we're going to take that down to 7 1/2 inches. So this then becomes our piece, our layering on our card. So let's just pop that together. Lovely, lovely strawberries. The more I see of these strawberries, the more I love them. I have ordered the stamp set, but it hasn't yet arrived. And then inside, that now feels quite flimsy because we've added those 2 extra layers of card. So inside I'm going to add another layer, and I'm going to match that with the DSP. So I'm going to take that down to 3 3/4 inches by 8 inches. Oops. And that's now helped to just strengthen the back of that card so that it will stand up. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to do. With tent fold card, it's really important to make that fold as crisp as possible so that your cards stand up and they don't, the back doesn't splay out. Courtney, you read my mind. That is exactly what I was going to do. Pop this little strip inside like so. Great minds think alike, Courtney. That's it. So let's just pull this inside, and it's just those little extra details to make your card design come to life. So starting to look like a matching card and envelope. And now let's design our front, shall we? So I'm just going to grab these lovely strawberries and let's do a little bit of fussy cutting. So this is the bit I've got left over, which actually we can probably fussy cut out of this piece rather than cutting into that 12 by 12 piece. So let's just follow that round. Like so. So, how are you all doing? You're all still there? Give me a little comment if you are. And then if you've got ones that are kind of off the edge of the page, don't think that they are waste. We can use those. It's just about how you layer them together. Okay. If we're clever with our layering, there will be less waste. Okay. I think my job this evening might be to sit and cut out a whole sheet of these. Hi Jacqueline, thanks for joining us this evening. Oops, oops. Punch will work on flowers and leaves, but still need to fussy cut strawberries or lose the tops. Oh yes, I forgot about the strawberry builder punch. Yes, of course, that's got the leaf and the flower, hasn't it? Brilliant. Well, that will save me time when it arrives, but until then, my scissors are my friend. Relaxing watching you fussy cut. Oh, Jane, that's nice of you to say. Thank you. As long as you don't find it too boring. Feels like I haven't done any fussy cutting like this in ages. I probably have. Yes, small blooms punch will work on the other flower. That's the one that's in the stamp set, isn't it, Colette? I know you are a big fan of this set. Nearly there. I do love it when lots of products all coordinate together. I do love the watercolour effect of this set. It's very subtle. It could have been made a lot brighter, couldn't it, if it wasn't watercoloured. Let's just cut some of these flowers, shall we? I might need to cut another strawberry from the other sheet. I do know that this set has been incredibly popular so far. Okay, so let's now start to think about how we're going to put this together. I'll decide if I want any more of those flowers in a moment. Someone has moved. No, there's my bin. I thought someone had moved my bin. Right, so now let's stamp the sentiment again. Take that out. Okay, so we're going to pop that on a pad, and I'm going to add one pad in the middle because I want to tuck things underneath it. So if I put too many pads on it, it'll obscure it and they won't fit. So let's pop that on like so. And when I said about if we're careful with our layering, this is the flower that ends at the edge of that strawberry that ends at the edge of that DSP. So if we tuck that under there, you'd think it was a whole strawberry. Sophie's put, I fussy cut all the cats left on the Pampered Pets DSP this afternoon. That's enough fussy cutting for 2021 for you. Well done. Those cats, they all start to look at you and follow you around the room, don't they? After you've cut quite a few of them. But well done you for fussy cutting those. Nice way to spend an afternoon. And then this one, we'll pop him over there with a little mini dimensional. And I find the trick with layering is to use some on pads and some that are not on pads. I don't actually know if I want to use... No, I don't think I might not use the leaves. Let's have another flower. A blue one. A dark blue one. The colours in this set are beautiful, aren't they? With these flowers, If you want to curl them ever so slightly, pop them in your hand and just pop the tip of your Tombow in them, and then you just get a really lovely little curl effect. Now with the leaves, let's pop that one under there, shall we? What do you think? Shall I put leaves in or shall I leave it? While I faff around with that, I'm just going to get a pen. Okay, so now I've just got a blend, and to break up some of that white, leaves in. Sophie said, right, leaves are going in. So let's just pop those in. Like so. And then I'll pop that one under there. Hi Jackie, thanks for joining us this evening. Hope you're keeping nice and safe and well. Okay, so there we have, and I'm not going to do too much more to it. I'm just going to grab some gems, because why not? And this is my little gem pot. Just seeing if I've got any holiday rhinestones, any of the red ones. I do, there they are. So these are the real red rhinestones that are in the annual catalogue, and these are really useful. Maybe those two leaves with other strawberry floating on the left. Well, we'll watch and see what happens. So I'm just going to add a few of these little gems just to bring it all together. So there we have our lovely finished card front. Nice and simple design, lots of layering, and then inside we've got that extra piece of DSP that was cut off. Now, if we remember our little goodie bag, we can now pop our little strawberry on. To bring it all together. And then a little flower. Let's have a pink flower. Courtney's put love it on the bag. It's lovely, isn't it? It's really sweet. I've quite taken with this. Do you know what? I came out here at just gone 7 o'clock and I thought, what on earth am I going to make tonight? Thank goodness for Pinterest is all I say. I knew I wanted to use this set, and to be honest, there's so much inspiration with this set online at the moment. I kind of felt a little bit overwhelmed. Do you feel like that sometimes? So I just thought, let's make something a bit less busy. And this is what we had. No, let's leave that out. Come out, Leaf. He's gone. And then a little gem. Just to finish. Okay, so there we have our finished gift bag that folds lovely and flat, so So you can make a ton of those and just pop them in a little box to store them because they fold nice and flat. And there we have our little matching card to finish. So that's it, guys. That's my live demonstration for you this evening. Not so bad, just over half an hour of your time tonight. Thank you so much for giving up a bit of your Sunday, much appreciated. As I mentioned at the start, for those of you that weren't here just then, I've used the Berry Blessings stamp set and the set of DSP that coordinates with it. These are free items in the Sale-a-bration catalogue. So when you place an order of £90 here in the UK, you can choose both of these products together as a free item. So a really, really lovely free item for you to choose. If you'd like any more information on how to place an order, or you're not sure what other products are available, let me know and I will be in touch with you. I've just seen Leslie's comment. You've made my day, Leslie. Very nice, thank you. Amazing. You guys always make me smile. Thank you so much. And this is the design I shared at the beginning. So same design of the gift bag, different papers from that same set. So that's all for me tonight, guys. I'll be live this week on Monday at 10, Wednesday at 8:30 in the evening, and Thursday at 9:30 in the morning, all being well. So I hope to see you all then. Have a great week and take care, look after yourselves. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.